While technically part of New York City, Brooklyn is the fourth largest city in the United States, making it a significant tourist attraction in its own right. Amazing experiences abound in Brooklyn, from vantage points to admire New York City's skyline, to fun-packed entertainment venues, to serene nature parks and delicious places. When it comes to entertaining visitors, Brooklyn has everything you could want. Join Viewcation as we discover the best things to do in Brooklyn, New York. Amuse yourself at Coney Island. Coney Island is the epicenter of fun at the beach in Brooklyn. Its magnificence has made it a popular setting for films and music videos. The island offers an unending range of fantastic beach and amusement park activities, especially during summer. There are concerts, movie nights, the Wild Mermaid Parade, and a host of other activities to fill up your schedule. You could also visit the New York City Aquarium, participate in beach sports, or just sunbathe on the beach. In any case, make sure you get your adrenaline fix on the Cyclone, the world's second steepest wooden roller coaster. Picnic at Prospect Park. The 526-acre park is an urban and naturalistic park and certainly a must-visit. Spots like the Long Meadow and Nethermead provide an ample area to spread out a blanket and watch the world go by. The park is ideal for a picnic with family or friends, birdwatching, or silent leisure. The park has a lot of exciting activities like roller skating and ice skating, as well as interesting attractions like the Prospect Park Zoo. Other enjoyable activities include riding the carousel, renting a pedal boat, or attending a concert in the Prospect Park Bandshell. Despite its size, you can simply walk to any of the significant places no matter where you are. Go treasure hunting at Brooklyn Flea. It's customary in New York to visit an outdoor flea market, and Brooklyn Flea is one of the best. There's definitely something for you there, from throwback records you wouldn't find anywhere else to all kinds of apparel. The Brooklyn Flea is a one-stop shop for anything and everything, including an incredible array of nearby restaurants. The market is organized in two different locations, Dumbo and Williamsburg. Feast at Brooklyn Crab. This massive 250-seat restaurant in a 3-story standalone is one of the coolest dining destinations in Brooklyn. It's embellished with wharf-themed ornaments such as lobster traps, fishing rods, Christmas lights, and a mounted shark skull. The restaurant has awesome outdoor games like mini golf, bocce, and cornhole, which are great to play with friends. The restaurant has a wide menu of assorted meals, mostly featuring crab, shrimp, oysters, and chicken. On the rooftop patio, guests can enjoy the beautiful weather and spectacular views of New York's Upper Bay while sipping frozen daiquiris or sharing a bucket of beer with friends. Stroll down the Brooklyn Promenade. The Brooklyn Promenade is a concrete strip of about a half a kilometer length that runs along the East River. The promenade is an excellent location from which to take in the magnificent skyline of New York City. It's no surprise this location is well liked by both natives and visitors. Though not originally built for aesthetic reasons, it's become a popular destination for sightseers thanks to its peaceful atmosphere. There's more to do on the promenade than just enjoying a view. Learning about the area's past won't seem so dry if you're snacking on ice cream or pizza. It's also a great spot to get some good photos. Have a taste of Sunday in Brooklyn. Sunday in Brooklyn is a popular neighborhood restaurant you can't afford to miss. It's one of New York City's hottest brunch destinations. The 3-story restaurant features an outside terrace, a private dining room, and a rooftop garden. And its specialties provide an unforgettable dining experience. Their brunch and dinner menus provide a variety of light and hearty dishes. Signature cocktails like Champagne Problems and Wani Appleseed are always on the menu. And in contrast to what its name might imply, Sunday in Brooklyn is open every day of the week for brunch and dinner. Walk the Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge provides one of the most stunningly satisfying views of New York's skyline. In addition to breathtaking scenery, the bridge provides access to a number of exciting opportunities. It's a great place for a walk, to ride a bike, or roller skate as you take in the sights of the Brooklyn Bridge. If you want to beat the masses, cross as soon as the sun comes up. And before you go, research the many fantastic Brooklyn tours available and purchase tickets in advance. Before we tell you more about the best of Brooklyn, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Wine and dine at DeKalb Market Hall. If you have a passion for good food, you won't want to miss checking out DeKalb Market Hall. It's one of the most delicious places you'll find in Brooklyn. DeKalb Market Hall is a mashup of food merchants serving cuisines from throughout the world. There's always the option of trying out a new delicacy or being served a favorite dish. In either case, you'll be returning for more. There's also the Brooklyn Wine Cellar, where you can gobble down some ice-chilled tipple or any drink of your choosing. Tour Brooklyn Brewery. The Brooklyn Brewery is unquestionably for craft beer enthusiasts. Visiting the brewery provides the opportunity to sample lagers, pilsners, and IPAs, among others. The brewery's beer tasting bike trip through Queens and Brooklyn is the ultimate beer tour. You'll get the opportunity to visit other specialist brew pubs to sample the finest beers selected by professionals. The tour will take you through Williamsburg, Long Island City, and Bushwick, allowing you to discover Brooklyn while sampling excellent beers. Get in touch with the brewery ahead of time to check on booking options and get a spot for the tour before they fill up. Hop aboard the East River Ferry. One of the best ways to take in the sights of New York is from the river, and the East River Ferry does just that. You can see the downtown Manhattan skyline and several of the city's most famous landmarks for just a few bucks on a one-way ticket. You will glimpse the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, and the Chrysler Building as you travel beneath the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a terrific way to mix travel with discovery. Catch a basketball game at Barclays Center. The best place to watch a basketball game in Brooklyn is at the Barclays Center, the home court of the Brooklyn Nets. It also hosts college basketball games. Tickets go fast, so it's important to get them as early as possible. But if you can't make it to a basketball game, you can attend one of the many other events held at the center. Events like boxing matches and concerts by popular singers like Kendrick Lamar and Justin Bieber are typical occurrences at the arena. Visit Brighton Beach. Taking a day to unwind on Brighton Beach is a great way to spend time in Brooklyn. The stretch of beach is around 3 miles long and features a more relaxed atmosphere than the beach at nearby Coney Island. When compared to Luna Park, which caters mostly to families, Brighton Beach offers more bars and restaurants catering to an adult clientele. Spend the day at the beach sunbathing, playing beach or water sports, or just hanging out and relaxing. At the end of the day, you can unwind at one of the many local bars or clubs. There's an abundance of delicious cuisine and drinks to try. Visit the New York Transit Museum. The New York Transit Museum is an engaging and delightful place to learn about the evolution of New York, specifically how its public transportation system has changed over the past century. The museum is actually housed in a former subway station from 1936 and features exhibits on the history of public transportation as well as a documentary on transit workers. For a more evocative museum experience, guests can descend several floors to the old train depot. By visiting the New York Transit Museum, you can go back in time and see how the city has evolved. Explore history at Brooklyn Museum. For history lovers, visiting the Brooklyn Museum will be one of the best things to do in Brooklyn. Over 1 million objects of art and artifacts from across history fill the museum's 560,000 square feet. There are artifacts from many different cultures on display, including from Africa, Europe, Japan, and Oceania, in addition to ancient Egyptian treasures. The best way to spend a day off is by strolling through the museum and enjoying the varied and fascinating art displays from throughout history. A good cup of joe and some bagels from Lincoln Station would keep the fun going. Take a walk through Greenwood Cemetery. Due to its stunning landscape and notable mausoleums, Greenwood Cemetery is well worth the visit. There are many graves and tombstones of wealthy New Yorkers, as well as Victorian mausoleums, cherubs and gargoyles, and monuments spread out across the cemetery's 478 acres. After experiencing the once revolutionary battleground, you can head over to Giovanni's Brooklyn Eats for some of the best meatballs in the city. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Brooklyn? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.